nurse with just Tinkerer and Surveillance is still really strong. So I don't think it would have... Okay. Boys, today we're going to be revisiting my video on the best nurse build for public games, and we're going to see if it still holds up to what it used to be. Because if you didn't know, Undying has since been nerfed, so I thought I would revisit it, and let's see if we will actually get outed with this build from now on. This build is insanely strong, and if you use it, I have a strong feeling that you will 4K the majority of your games. Without further ado, let's get straight into the games. I hope you enjoy. Okay, mid-which, we actually loaded in on Nurse's best map with Nurse's best build, in my opinion. We should be able to do some really good damage with this build on this map. Just because all of the gens are pretty much, well, with Omega Blink. Definitely within one blink of each other. So I have no idea how they're going to get gen pressure, but we will see how they approach it. I hear someone on the courtyard. Did you get on the gen? No. Okay. All we really care about here is getting hits off of gens. If they're not on a gen, they're not progressing the objective of the game, and we don't really mind what they're doing. Unless they're doing that. That is a problem. If they're popping my totems, that is an issue. Nice. We got suctioned in the basement there, but we actually managed to get a hit anyway, so definitely will take that. I see them on that gen over there. I'm going to go for one hit on the Jane. She had DH. Okay, I'll go for another. Actually, no. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to flick off. No, I'm not. They got off it. If they didn't get off it, I would have went for a flick there. Okay, and now you see both of the builds coming into fruition here. They got off of that gen, so that means we have free range to go for the person on this gen. They did get back on it, but like I say, you're never really safe. Whenever you take a drop down against the nurse, you're giving away a free hit. That's what we're going to do here, because we got Tinkerer. Okay, they got my Ruin. It's not too much of an issue. It just makes the game a little bit harder for us. Got another free hit. Let's just regress this so we make sure we regress it below the Tinkerer line, which I believe is 70%. And hello, Steve. Get almost everybody injured in the entire game, so we hold quite a lot of pressure now. Got a free down just from an M1 killer mind game. Okay, and where are my gens at? They got back on this one, so we blink over to it. Damn, they must have literally just got off that. I'm gonna hit it again. Just want to make sure it sits below 70%, so we do get Tinkerer if they get to that point. And now they're getting the far gen. So this is worst case scenario. They've got both of my totems out really early. But I think we're holding enough pressure to the point where it doesn't really matter. Damn, I'm surprised that whiffed. They had a really good reaction time there. I'm still going to go for a normal hit, even though they do have a... Just ignore me getting spun, it's fine. Okay, take the free hit on the Cheryl, because they're just standing underneath the hook. And now they've got 3 people right next to each other. Go for the Cheryl here. She was the one that saved the Steve. No double back, so I assume... Yep. I think everybody in this lobby has dead hard. I think that's going to be a recurring theme. So this is definitely a harder game. But she double back. Managed to catch her on it. Okay, quickly need to get over to this gen because it got Tinkerer. Just going to walk a little bit so I can one blink it. About now. Perfect, free down, and we're going to damage this again to get it regressing. Perfect. Well, let's have a look at this hallway. What are you guys doing? Oh, they just stopped. Okay, we're going to go for the Steve here. Somehow hit the Cheryl, didn't mean to. Sorry, Cheryl. What are you doing, Steve? He's doubling back. I'm feeling, yeah. I could have told you he was going to hold the corner. We'll wait for his DH. He doesn't have it. Okay, we down him. I think the Cheryl probably has DS, so we're going to leave her. Okay, now we're going to DS test the Cheryl. No DS on the Cheryl. She's actually taking a hit, okay. She probably wiggles, that's fine. I would rather the tags over the hook, to be honest. And now I have everybody injured once again, and we're going to chase the one with the medkit. Because we have least pressure when people are injured. Nice double back. If they have a medkit, because all they have to do is take to one side and heal themselves for about 10 seconds or whatever it is, depending on the speed of their medkit. Nice. I think I got 2 Tinkerers at once there. Whatever, we're just going to blink straight up. They got off. No, they didn't. Okay. Steve, a little bit confusing, but I'm not complaining. Damage this. Pick up the Steve. Okay, Steve's actually already dead. Damn. That just shows you how much pressure you hold with this build. I just had no idea that Steve was even death hook. No idea at all. Oh, I see you, Jane. What do you think you're doing? Let's put a light on this pallet. Oh, she's just gonna W key. Okay, never mind. What I was gonna do is put a light on the pallet and then expect her to double back, but she just carried on running. She's an interesting one, this Jane. I would never expect anybody to battle like that. I think she has Iron Will. So she knows she's somewhat safe. The Jane was death hook as well. Wow. Okay, so that means I think both of these people have another 2 stages in them. Unless one of them is death hook. Not sure. Well, hello Nia. Let's go for a 1 blink. Oh my, that was so close. So close to landing. I thought that was going to hit, because I thought I got that little bit of auto aim at the end, but no DH either. Okay, stage 2 for her. Okay, the Nia, let's go, and now it's just a hatch battle. So I'm going to take courtyard, and then I'm just going to blink in to these 2 intersections and look across the hallway. Nothing on courtyard. There we go. A nurse with Omega Blink. And you have to get a gate on this map. I definitely would never bet on the survivor in this situation. There we go. Hello, Cheryl. And she's given up. You know what, Cheryl? I'm feeling nice. Come on. Come on, Cheryl. Go on. You can have it. Goodbye, Cheryl. I had to let one of them get out. It's a pretty strong build. So I feel like it's only fair. Okay, so I'm actually offering myself to Hawkins here. A lot of people have asked me how to play Nurse on this map. Oh, wow. Because I actually really enjoy this map for Nurse. I learned the layout of it for a tournament once, and since I've never ever struggled on this map, so I thought, if I can play some games on this map, maybe you guys can learn something for it, and maybe you'll be able to play on this map a little bit better. Okay, let's check this far gen. Oh wow, Tinker already. Okay, not a problem because it's close. If that was edge map, that would be a problem. Because I think there's at least 2 people on this. Oh, Dwight. That is such a shame. I'm so sorry, Dwight. That is so unfortunate. Okay, they got my Undying already. Oh, it's not even a Dwight, it's an ace. But the general strategy to this build and this map would be to just play it off of gens the entire time. Because whenever they're not on a gen with Ruin, it's regressing. So you can afford to just play for gens this entire game. Oh, hi guys. Everybody's here. Okay, let's go for a tag on the Fang. If you can get everybody injured with this build, you're holding a lot of pressure. Because they're not really safe on any generator. Okay, Ace. I wouldn't have went for you, but you're on my only totem left, so I have to hook you now. And he has DS, of course. I do hear him. He's like over here somewhere. Oh, Ace. Unlucky with the dead hard. Somebody on the gen, like, right there. I'm just gonna let them save. I have another Tinkerer, so they are pushing gens. I'm not surprised that that save came off. Let's blink ahead a little bit and see if we can catch them. Okay, no. So what I'm gonna do is just straight away pressure this gen so they don't get it popped. The David didn't run off the gen away from me. Interesting. Okay. He just was kind of oblivious there, but that's absolutely fine. What are you doing, David? He went around this way, I believe. No, this is the cape, but I'll still take it. Another tag, not complaining. I would have left her there. Nice dead hard. I would have left her there and pressured that gen, but she sort of ran into me. I'm going to carry on rotating the central hooks with this build to try and keep as much pressure. I think they're most likely double healing. Yep. That was a really obvious double heal, because otherwise why would they get off the gen? So that gave me a lot of information. Fang literally ran into me. Fang, what are you doing? Gonna hook this David too. Okay, I think it's... Just gonna make sure my totem isn't getting cleansed. It's not. Insta-save on the David, interesting. I'm gonna assume that somebody has DS then, maybe. Which would make perfect sense, because it is the cape. Oh, Fang. You ran into me again, Fang. Just standing behind her. I'm gonna slug her just in case she does have DS, so we'll leave her there. You okay, David? He looks like a lost puppy. They're literally, I just swung around the entire map. They're not on a single gen. So that shows you the pressure of this build. I swung late there just in case he is dead hard, but I don't think he managed to get it off. But really, I genuinely think that shows the pressure of the build so well. The fact that not one of them are on a gen because we've just been getting so much value off of them being on gens. This is the only gen they've been on, okay. So I'm going to walk a little bit so I can get most of the way there. They can get saved, that's absolutely fine. Just want to make sure I'm within tag range off this blink. Oh, that is an unlucky ace. A little bit of a poker's hit, but I'm not complaining. Get the ace down, and we can just swing him on a hook right here. Ace is out of the game. I didn't even realize that's how much pressure we're holding. Okay, they finally got my ruin out. A little bit too late. Even though Nurse with just Tinkerer and Surveillance is still really strong. So I don't think it would have... Okay. Can I just roam... I can just roam around on top of the map. Behavior? I think I found another bug in your game. Well. If I really wanted to, I could just sit here and just blink down whenever somebody comes past, but I feel like that might not be the most efficient way to play, so we're going to leave here for now. Am I stuck? Can I blink out? Oh, she's right there. Well, that was weird. I'm just going to ignore that. We're going to imagine that never happened. I wonder what that looked like on her screen, though. Okay, let's go for the person on this gen. They get off. Yeah, they're starting to pre-leave gens now because they know. Then going for a flashlight blind, and she has life. Yep. Almost. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to straight away one blink to this gen up here. I have no terror radius. Got a free tag because she didn't get off. I had no terror radius. I see where she's running. Question is if she takes edge map or if she goes into the room, so we'll have a look. She doubled back. Nice. Actually heard her doubling back there. So we managed to get the down still. Okay, now I'm just going to hook her here. I'm going to damage this gen. And then I'm going to go to the portal room on the gen she was on. And damage that one too. I think they might be on that gen, but I'm just going to damage these two to make sure I get Tinkerer procs when they get back on it. This one sounds like it's about 99. And then I'm going to check. Okay, so most likely they've gotten off this gen, but they should be going back to it, so let's have a look. Yep. Exactly that. They were both aggroing this gen. Go for the one which wasn't just on hook. Okay, he flicked the other way. Well played, David. Well played. Tinker on that gen, so do I go for gen defense here? I think I will. She didn't until really late, to be fair. Okay, I get her. The question is, did that gen regress enough for me to get Tinkerer? I am not sure. I don't think it did. Yeah, they get one gen. Okay, I think we can allow one gen to pop. I think that is absolutely fine. I don't think we're suddenly going to lose the game now. Okay, the David got an insta-save. It's not the person we want to go for here. The only person that has no potential of having a D-strike up is the David. What are you doing? He's running the hallway, so surely if I just long blink, I'll be fine. Oh, you look like you have that hard. Didn't use it again. I feel like maybe he did because he skidded forward a little bit, but... Oh, I hear her. Or I did hear her. In this room, I think. Yep. See her little pools of blood. There you go. Back on this gen. Surveillance doing work. And that's GG for the Feng. The one bad thing about this map, though, is even with Omega Blink, surveying the 2 doors is incredibly difficult. Because it's like... Oh, never mind. How are we feeling, Kate? I feel too bad. Come on, Kate. Come on. Like I say, this build is incredibly strong. And the Kate was just in a corner. What do I do, man? I have to let her live. I feel too bad.